Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I had put up a poll on my Instagram about like an everyday makeup look that I do. I attend like a lot of Zoom calls, etc., and I don't honestly like looking like shit. So I do like a basic routine every single day, and it's only a 15-minute routine at the most. Like it's max 15 minutes. And of course, if you're used to doing it, then the time is also shorter. I put up a poll on Instagram and a lot of y'all said yes. I think about 97-98% of y'all said yes. So here it is, and for all the critics, it is going to take longer than 15 minutes right now. It may take longer than 15 minutes right now, and that is only because obviously while explaining how I do it and showing all the products, the process will be slower. So please do not tell me that, oh, you said 15 minutes but ye to zyada hai and all that. I will not entertain all that. Okay, getting right into it, I've already put my moisturizer, my primer, the skin is prepped. I will start, and I always start with the foundation. You can build up your foundation. I'm currently using the Maybelline Fit Me, and you can build up your foundation, but because it's just at home, I don't really want to. I use the beauty blender and basically just blend. And I also do under my eyes also, guys. I just for some reason do under my eyes, on my nose. The key to sort of achieving a proper makeup look, like a flawless base that looks very natural, is that you blend till you like feel like you're going to die. Blend. Yes, always. That is the key. I was going to sort of like, I was thinking that I'll forward bits where I'm not speaking, but for the benefit of you guys and in the interest of like time, and to let you guys see that it actually doesn't take too long to achieve a basic look like this, I'm not going to forward any bit at all. And whatever is remaining, I always on the blender, I always like put on the top of my eyelids, because I am not going to prime my base or anything of that sort, right? So I use this, otherwise there's like darkness on top, and I don't do like a concealer over the top of my eyes every day. I don't like a lot of makeup on my neck, guys, to be honest, because I feel like it sweats sometimes and then it sort of washes off. So I avoid a lot of makeup on my neck. That's it for the foundation. I think this is good. Now we will use the concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this one is a little yellowish. So if you see as compared to the foundation, you'll also realize once I put it on my skin. So this is the caramel, and it's a little yellowish. So if you see, but I feel that yellow sort of cancels out my darkness on the under eyes. So I'm okay with that. And I apply it all over. So I have a lot of spots. I broke out so bad a few months ago, and then I have like these scars on my face, and it's really like sort of exhausting for me to constantly deal with them. I don't really like it. And then I have some pigment here. So I put, but then guys, so when I put it, I don't put it around my laugh lines because they tend to crease and then your makeup sort of stays in there and then it doesn't look as natural or flawless if your makeup has creased, right? I usually have my hair up in a ponytail, so then I have to focus on like any spots on the forehead also. If not, then like if I know that my hair is gonna cover it, I don't really bother with the forehead, to be honest. But right now, since I am wearing a pony and I have this meeting right after, might as well. So any and all flaws, so all the redness that is usually there around my nose has been taken care of by the foundation. So I don't really need to put it there. Just like all the areas. Okay, so with my spots, I'm going to let that stay. I'm going to do both my eyes first. That's the technique I follow. I let, and then again, like this goes over my eyes. The remaining only, guys, not the whole thing. I let the spots be. I don't touch them initially because I feel like if your concealer sort of dries, if it's like a liquid concealer, not like a cream base, I let it sort of dry over it so then I can treat them better. So pigments. Also, if you're gonna step out, avoid makeup here. So I take care of my pigments first and my under eyes, and then I go in the order of application. So because I applied here first, I will sort of very lightly blend this out. 'Cause I don't keep them. 'Cause I don't keep them. Again, any excess over your eyes. Around here. Now, I use the loose powder on this to set my makeup, and I use the Maybelline Fit Me. So I realized that my skin is really oily, and then after the end of maybe like 2 or 3 hours, if I do this to my face, I literally have like a line of oil and grease on my finger. So I don't really use the brush. If you don't have an oily skin, then you can use the brush and just dust the powder. But I use the beauty blender to sort of really dig my powder in. And I feel that has made the world of a difference to setting my makeup up, because then my skin's not getting oily as often as it used to, like as quickly as it used to. It stays for longer. So this, and then again the remainder on top, because you've applied your concealer and bit of foundation, so excess on top always. Also, thumb rule, we love a glow, but we control the glow. Like, we don't want an oil fest happening on our face, so we control the glow. Sort of mattify your face. I love a dewy skin, but I like controlling my dew, and only when I want it. Cause I don't keep them. much for the base. The base is ready. Uh, and this is probably the longest of the process. Your foundation, concealer, and loose powder, because that really needs to set in. That's exactly what your skin is going to look like. So take your time with this. Now we can move on to the other things. I usually don't use a brow filling pencil on my eyebrow. I haven't really ever like found a color that really goes well. So what I do is I take the Maybelline Nudes eyeshadow palette, and I take like an angled brush, and I use this one, which is like the darkest brown on the palette, and I do my brows with that. So just sort of, not a lot, but just like sort of shaping them and angling them. There you go. And then first I do this, and then whatever is excess, because I have gaps here and I want it to look natural, I sort of just like brush that lightly, so it just fills the color up. There's nothing beyond that I do. So the edges, the lines, all the filling that needs to be done, and then just like brush the edges off. That's pretty much it, what I do for my eyebrows. And then I will do the liner. So I do the liner and let that dry before I do my eyelashes. So I've really like lately been obsessed with one form of lining. I will show you guys. So what I do is basically just angle this end over here on top, and then I close my eye and connect like this bit with it, not the whole thing, just this.
Never make promises, 'cause I don't keep them. I never make promises,
Then I fill that,
'cause I don't keep them. 'Cause I don't.
and once that is filled, I sort of just extend it to a little beyond like my half point, like the center, the half point. I take it a little beyond that, very light. That's it. I don't do the whole eye. You can if you want, but this is really, I'm loving how this looks and shapes my face. So I just do this bit, not the whole thing at all.
'Cause I don't keep them.
And then just and then check if both your eyes are equal. This looks a little bit higher to me, so I'm just gonna do that, and I think that's, yeah, we're good to go. And while this dries, I use the liquid liner. It's the best beyond anything else. This one is a Lakme Absolute Shine Line, and that's the one I always use. I love liquid liners. I don't really like gel or marker pens. And then I would use a little blush. I'm using the Fit Me in Peach. I feel it goes very well with my skin tone, and peaches look so much more natural. Also with blush, what I do is lift up. If you want like a nice and youthful glow, always lift up.
'Cause I don't keep.
And then sort of like merge it here. But this is where you start, lift up, and then you sort of extend it to the center of your cheek. Love the peach. Lift up, lift up, lift up, always. It really defines your face. Yeah, proportionate. Alright. And then I'm going to highlight a little. You can totally skip the highlighter, to be honest. I like the glow. So I'm going to highlight. And this is very light. This is the Wet n Wild highlighter. Very, very light. I don't want like a crazy highlight. And the next step is the lashes. We are pretty much, I think, going to be done in the next 3 minutes. So curl, curl, curl. And once they're curled, I only do 1 coat of mascara because I'm doing like a natural sort of look. Oops. Boo-boos. It's okay, we've named them. 1 coat. Not a generous one.
I don't keep them.
And then I just do this on the lower lashes to separate them. I don't coat the lower lashes, just to separate them, that's it. And then wipe the excess off and move on to the next eye. Yeah, sounds good.
I never make promises, 'cause I don't keep them. I never make promises,
Be careful, you guys, don't hurt your eyes.
'cause I don't keep them. 'Cause I don't keep them. 'Cause I don't.
And that's it, we're done. The only thing remaining is the lipstick. So I usually use either of Candy or Passion by My Glam, which is one of these. They're both nudes. This one is Passion, this one is Candy. So I either use one of these, but because I'm wearing a white top right now and it will sort of wash out my face, I'm using this one. This one is a Maybelline. Guys, this video is not sponsored by Maybelline, just saying. This one is a Maybelline Sensational Liquid Matte, and I really fell in love with this shade. And I remember it was out of stock, and then I had to wait, and then I had to get it on Nykaa. It was a whole hassle to get this shade. It smells divine.
I never make promises.
There we are. I think we're good to go. This is the whole look, and I think it has taken under 15 minutes ish, a little over 15 minutes. But if you have to do this without talking as much as I did, you will be done in 15 minutes. That's pretty much it. It's simple, it's basic, gets you through the day, and this is something that you can wear even if you're going out. I think it's a pretty simple, basic look to carry. Looks very natural, but it gives you that sort of glowish. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm going to do a lot of more makeup tutorials, smoky eyes and like different sort of concealing and techniques and things like that. I'm going to do it in the next few videos. If you like this video, however, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share it with your friends, and I will see you soon next time.